Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chic's Closet. So remember that one time when IT sent a mysterious email? So the email was basically they accidentally mistakenly sent a unreleased doll to some collectors. But I guess now it's not a surprise because apparently that doll is Constellation, I don't know how to say this, Anais Perrin. But definitely let me know how in the comments how you say that phonetically. But this is the new Jason Wu doll, and apparently this is also a new character, but from what I've heard, this is actually a character that used to be one of the 16-inch dolls. So just like her sister Emmeline, who used to be a 16-inch Integrity Toys doll, so this is Emmeline's sister. So I guess she's cousins with the Perrin sisters, I guess. And here she is, Constellation Miss Perrin, and her look is inspired by Jason Wu's Fall Winter 2023. So just like majority of Jason Wu's dolls, they're all based from his runways, and this one features a really beautiful flowing gown adorned with artwork by actually Jessica May Underwood. Definitely look her up if you don't know. And then she also has this beautiful long evening gown coat, which is just your classic black evening gown coat, and it's just so beautiful. And then the gown later will definitely, you'll see just like very delicate pencil and watercolor work, just amazing. So here's just a closer look before we unbox her. Here she is. I really want to know how to say it because I really don't want to butcher her, but for now I'm gonna call her Anais, but I'm gonna say Anais or Anais. I don't know. And since we didn't get a video, usually they do a little video with Jason and Carol. I think they skipped one, so I wasn't able to watch and see, but definitely again, let me know down in the comments how you pronounce it because I really want to know. Okay, so when that mysterious email, I think we only saw the doll via side profile. Here's the photo. And I remember I was at the Poppy event and people were talking like who this doll was, and I was like, I think it's a new character, because at first we thought it was Yuri, but we did realize people were saying but it's an FR character, and then everyone was pointing out that her neck was too small, so we instantly knew it was a new face. And here are the accessories she came with. She came with these beautiful pearl earrings, and just definitely different from your normal Jason Wu studs. And she came with this purse as well, which is basically the black version of the Optic Gold Naja Rhymes bag or purse or clutch, but it's very similar, it's just a different color. And she came with just very simple black strappy sandals and also grip hands. This doll does not come with long nails. There you go. See, she comes with the normal Jason Wu hands. I wish they added long nails to this, so that's the only thing that I basically didn't like. I know with the Optic Gold Naja, they later on added long nails because I think people actually requested it. But this one, unfortunately, I guess they didn't want to. So that is such a miss because we know we love our long nail hands. And we actually got 119 out of 800. So this doll is actually a limited edition to 800. So this was also a lottery doll from the W Club. And along with that, she comes with one of my favorite stands, which is, as you know by now, if you've been watching, I love me a clear stand. So she comes with a regular Jason Wu clear stand. They should make more of these. And like I said before, if you don't want your clear stand, definitely send it over. And I just realized later on as I was editing this video, I was like, something's missing. And she actually had a coat that was behind the front cover of the box. So I was like, oh no. So literally I was putting the video together and I was like going through the emails and I was like, wait, she has a coat. And here's her long evening coat. So it's black. It kind of reminds me of like a felt fabric, but it is a beautiful long evening coat. It's very elegant, just like basically taken right off the Jason Wu Fall Winter 2023 runway. And definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely a great basic piece. I could totally see putting this on a home as well, or even Ken, or even some Barbie. But let's go ahead and take her out of the box. So go ahead and like this video if you're nosy like me, and subscribe to Plastic Chic's channel for more unboxings you definitely didn't know you needed. And definitely for more photography, glam, and a little bit of chaos, definitely follow me on Instagram at plastic_chic. Alright, we're almost done unboxing this girl. We're taking her out of the box. That's one thing about Integrity Toys dolls. They're way easier to take out of the box than compared to the other OG brand. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know. Alright, so here is the beautiful Miss Perrin. And what is that? You can see there's a little dirt or staining on the neck. I think I can take it off. Let me put a little bit of saliva in it. Let's see. Okay. Looks like it's coming off a little bit, but I think I can hide it with her head. It's just some sort of dirt or oil. I don't know what it is, but Integrity, you're slipping up a little bit on some of these things lately. But look how gorgeous her face is, you guys. Also, if you're wondering, she is a new face and looks like she does not have the new 3.5 body. This is the normal 3.0. They basically, like, well, not really OG, but it's the most common new face body. And you can see the little artwork by Jessica May here. That print is stunning. And also, of course, she didn't come with long nails. That's unfortunate. And also, I didn't mention her skin tone is blush. So not blush, I'm sorry, her skin tone is cream. So she has this beautiful cream skin tone on her. Also, let me adjust the light so you can see the beautiful sculpt. So here it is. It's such a gorgeous sculpt, and the screening is oddly really beautiful. And it kind of reminds me of iconic moment Poppy Parker, and I feel like it's almost very similar screening. So I wonder if, I think it's G also designed the screening on this one. And again, she doesn't have long nails. And here's the back. She actually comes with, looks like a bra and a panty. Let's go see. Okay, so she does have sort of like a matching, I think, tulle bra and panty set. So we'll definitely check that out. I do love those. Like, she comes with like the little piece of lingerie. And the dress is actually just one whole dress. It's like a slip. It doesn't have any snaps on them. So I guess you just slide them up. And again, face is just gorgeous. Love, 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 love this screening. Definitely let me know what you guys think. And on some parts of her face, she's giving a little bit of Gigi Hadid, doesn't she? But also that iconic moment Poppy Parker was also giving a little bit of Gigi Hadid. So that's why I see similarities in this too. And I feel like I kind of prefer Poppy because Poppy is a little bit more youthful in the face. But like I said, I really am in love with this screening. And here is the closer look of her, I guess, regular hands. I've realized that Jason Wu actually has been picking nail polishes that matches the lip color. So I think I've noticed that recently. So I've been checking constantly. And let me go ahead and take that off. So as we remove some of the packaging that she still came with, or little plastic that she came with as well. So from the storyline that was on the email, looks like she's a rebellious rock and roll free spirit, and she wanted to carve her own path after boarding school by photographing alternative bands, blending couture with fast fashion, and immersing herself in Europe's underground scene. What else does she come with? It says her influence grew organically through authenticity rather than ambition. But as financial reality set in, Miss Perrin accepted opportunities for major fashions and luxury brands. To her sister Emmeline's shock and frustration, she decided to enter modeling while openly using their family name. Some stories, I really like the stories they attach to these girls. She just gives them some sort of life. And let's go ahead and take off this little netting. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like those little stories they attach? It kind of gives, like I said, it gives them a little personality, and it kind of gives the girls some sort of their own little life, and of course the background stories. Also, my friend Paolo pointed this out, that her hairline is a little too low. Now I can't unsee it. What do you guys think? And also with the hair, I'm not a fan. I'm usually a fan of like long hair and middle part, but I guess this will do. But let's go ahead and open up the accessories that she came with. So the first accessories that she came with were her earrings. Usually with Jason Wu, we usually just get like regular studs, but this time we got fancy cluster dangling pearl earrings. Like, look how gorgeous these little pieces are. Let's go ahead and put that in her ear. Let's see how that looks. Oh, just gorgeous. Just stunning. Yeah, rarely do we get this from Jason, but this is... And also, it looks really expensive. But let's go ahead and put on the next ear. I don't know. I really am really happy because I've seen a couple of like pictures from other collectors of this doll, and I've seen a couple of wonks already. So I'm happy that I didn't get a wonk. I always think that IT sends me special dolls or they double check it. I don't know if they do that, but I've gotten some wonks before, so I'm not an exception. All right, again, she came with those grip hands, and also she came with this purse as well. Or clutch, and it's literally the black matte version of the purse from Optic Gold Naja Rhymes. So I guess they call it martelé. It's like a martelé kind of like textured clutch, and she came with black ankle strap sandals, and they are very plain, but I guess a lot of Jason Wu's designs are very simplistic but very impactful. But let's go ahead and see. All right, here's a closer look. Wait a minute, you guys. The ankle straps look like they're actually elastic, and they don't have those little buckles that I really hate. So I may actually like these. All right, let's go ahead and clean this a little up, and then let's go again and examine the shoe. All right, let's go ahead and look at the shoe. Let's try putting it on. Okay, so it does look like they have elastic straps, and I don't think I've seen this before. And I feel like, this is gonna be so much easier to put on. Usually these like ankle strap shoes will take me like at least like maybe 10 minutes to put on. But look at these. All right, let's go check these out. Okay, maybe I put it on the wrong foot because it looks weird. It looks also a little big. What do you guys think? Yeah, the shoes look a little big. Let me see. Let's put on the other one. Let's see. Actually, maybe it's on the wrong foot. Yeah, the shoes look like it needed a little bit more adjustment in terms of sizing. I don't think these are... They seem a little... Yeah, so imagine like a girl wearing a shoe 2 sizes too big for her feet. These are exactly what the shoes look like. All right, let's go. Let me show you again. Yeah, they look like they're loose, and they look like they're not meant for a 1/6 scale doll. That is so weird. I think Alan, definitely check this out, because I do think these shoes are a little too big. And look, it doesn't even fit well. But I'm really excited regarding the ankle straps, and they use like an elastic rubber instead of like the straps. And let's go look at that artwork again by Jessica May on this asymmetrical dress. This asymmetrical dress is actually really beautiful. The fabric is really nice. Sorry, I dropped her. The fabric they chose is just really, really good. I know Jason Wu likes really good fabrics in the dolls, and this doll is giving that little luxury feel, especially with the fabric. I don't know what kind of fabric it is. I know it's probably like a polyester blend, but it feels a little bit of satiny or silky. It's probably some sort of like polyester silk blend, but it is stunning. And I do love, love, love that print on that dress. And I want to see what she looks like with a coat. So here she is with a coat that we almost forgot. So like I said earlier, I filmed this coat after I realized I was going through the emails just to get a little of the specs. I was like, wait, she comes with a coat? I didn't see a coat. And then I went back and refilmed things to add on the coat. Sometimes you just ignore things, especially if they put the quote on behind the cover. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off. I do want to see what kind of underwear she came with. I also really like that when they give us lingerie. This is not really full on lingerie because it looks like it's just a kind of like a netting fabric. But I really love when they include this because you can just like sometimes make a little boudoir scene with just the dolls wearing these lingerie. And I actually have a set of lingerie that I need to unbox for you all for my next haul video. So definitely look out for that. And here she is. Also, I was talking to a fellow collector the other day, and I think I've realized that I'm a big fan of the new face bodies. I don't think I'm a fan of FR, unless I would say it's Adele or Agnes. I think I'm going to stick with New Face moving forward, and then Poppy Parker. I may be very limited to my FR collection, maybe starting this year. What do you guys think? Which line do you like the best? Do you like Poppy, New Face, or FR? Yeah, I think I'm going to be sticking to FR because I really love the fashion girls. Okay, and here is that asymmetrical gown, and this gown will definitely be placed on a mannequin, and you'll definitely be seeing her like a as backdrop to some of the scenes later on. But like I said, the fabric and the way it bounces, and it doesn't have any snaps, so it literally is like a slip dress. And of course it's lined, just beautiful. Like the asymmetry of the dress, the way it bounces, it just, like I said, bounce just like a regular full-on human size dress. Just beautiful work from Jason. Aside from a beautiful design, beautiful fabric choices, just great selections. And here she is wearing that little lingerie. What do you guys think? See, just looks so beautiful, just like normal, just wearing her little lingerie. And let's take a closer look. So here is Miss Perrin just with the undergarments that she came with. So it's not really a tulle fabric, it's more of like a netting fabric, I would say. Usually see this type of fabric on like when they do the stockings for these dolls. It's very beautifully done. And here she is again wearing her full dress, but this time we actually took off the bra and panties, so I just wanted to see what it looks like without it. But it's actually really beautiful. And the doll, and I said the doll is just beautiful. That screening, my gosh. And also, I don't think I've gotten a New Face doll from Jason before. The very first one I've gotten was definitely the Optic Gold Nausea, and then this one. So I'm actually really happy. I'm a big fan of Jason Wu dolls, and I'm not a long-term collector. I started collecting back in 2019. And again, Paolo, I hate you for this because now I cannot unsee how short her forehead is. And he kept talking about the hairline's too short. Definitely let me know what you guys think. I do see it, so I think it does need a little adjustment. So here is just a little restyling. It won't be a Plastic Chic video without some restyling. So this is basically a blazer dress from John Michael. Here's his Instagram, and then the shoes are from Wilbur. Here is also his Instagram, so definitely check their accounts out if you guys would like to have versions of these. I know Wilbur is selling these iconic armadillo shoes. I am so happy that someone finally produced them in a 1/6 scale, and I can finally give you guys my McQueen fantasies. Thank you to both these designers for making these in 1/6 scale. Just like, look how beautiful that McQueen blazer is in doll form. Just stunning. But definitely reach out to both because they're both very talented doll designers. And the next dress that we're actually featuring, I got this dress from Just Dante, and I don't know if he's still selling them, but definitely go contact him. The purse is from Christina Doll Couture, and the shoes are from Ilana or Aioli Dolls. She's also going to be tagging this. And I wanted to start adding this to my video of how much the dolls really cost. So if you break it down, the retail for this doll is $199, and then shipping was another $7.58, a tariff charge of $7.50, tax of $11.94, which totals to $226.02. So literally just adding this because I know doll collecting could be addicting, and also it just gives you the price of how much these dolls really cost us as collectors, and maybe give some light to newer collectors that are planning to join the W Club of how much each doll will really cost you. I know it's one of those things that we don't talk about as a community of how much we really spend on these beautiful, gorgeous dolls. And that is it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Laters!